What's up, you guys? Today is Friday. Yeah, I almost forgot for a second. Today is Friday. We are 7 weeks out of the Lympia this weekend. We are gonna hit a quad and glute workout. I'm just sipping on my pre-workout right now, and we're gonna go inside and get it. So my husband is gonna train me today. Not looking forward to quads because it's always killer, but I'm excited for it because I know it's gonna push me to be better. So one day at a time. Let's get to it. Because the gravity weighs you down. You really don't have to go heavy because of the angle that you're on, and you go so deep that you literally just sit on the floor and you have to pull up. I guess we are going under.
So, mentally and physically, how are you feeling leading into this prep?
Mentally, feeling really good. Physically, feeling really good. I feel like this prep has been easy so far, almost like a little bit too easy, so I'm excited to suffer a little bit now. Kind of bump things up a little bit, drop the hammer as Mark says, and time to push a little bit, time to deplete that last bit of body fat. I'm like 5 pounds off of stage weight, so the goal is to just kind of keep cruising there and get that off so I can be ready 4 weeks out. And I think based on my check-in this morning that I did, I would say I'll be ready in about 3 or 4 weeks, and that way I'll be ready nice and early, no stress. So mentally, not stressed for sure, which is a nice feeling. I don't feel like I'm chasing the clock. I feel like I'm ahead. I have lots of time, and I also feel like we have lots of ammo in our tank in terms of my calories are still pretty high. We just started cutting out cheat meals, just added in cardio, and we just have a lot of room to cut down and not dying by any means. So it feels good to just feel healthy this month and just feel like I'm in a good spot. Right, so
Goodness.
no, you're fine. But yeah, physically, I'm super happy with how things are responding. I feel like week to week, I'm just getting leaner and leaner. And that's why I've been posting on my Instagram my workouts every week, so that way you guys can follow along and see too that it's not an overnight thing. It doesn't happen just like this. You know, you don't just lose however many pounds it is and get stage ready overnight. It's week by week. Those little changes really do add up when you look over time. So if you go on my Instagram and you look and see like every shoulder workout, I do 2 shoulder workouts a week. I've been posting all of them, and every workout is a little bit leaner, like just a smidge. And then if you look back a few weeks, it really adds up the difference. So don't get too caught up on like those small changes being small. Just think that in the long run, they're gonna add up. And day by day, if you put in 100%, you're gonna get the same results out of it in the end. So that's kind of what I'm just focused on, is day by day, 1 day at a time, crushing it, killing it, make the best out of it. Feel good. Have energy. My hunger isn't too bad. My strength is actually really good. I've been having amazing workouts. My cardio's been great. So mentally, we're good.
Cool.
We're in a good spot.
All right. So, what's going to be different this year when we step on stage?
This year, it'll be last year but better. So I'm not trying to change anything. If it's not broke, don't fix it. And I know last year that was a winning package, so I don't want to change it and go completely in a different direction in terms of conditioning or muscle mass or anything like that. It'll be similar to last year's, but just refined and better. So better conditioning, better details, sharper, fuller muscles, and the biggest thing for me is just stage presence and bringing that oomph to the stage, bringing that like champion vibes and energy to the stage, and that's truly what I feel I'll be able to bring, so I'm excited for it. I'm not really nervous yet. I'm getting a little bit nervous and scared when I see the weeks ticking by, because it's like 7 weeks out sounds scary, but I also know that I'm in such a good spot that I have no reason to worry. As long as I'm doing everything that I can every day, I will be good to go. But yeah, the difference this year is just I'm well rested, and I feel like I've had the entire year to sit in my shoes as Miss Olympia and to step on stage this year as Miss Olympia, not as trying to be Miss Olympia. So the difference is going to be in, I think, my confidence and the energy that I bring to the stage.
Dope. So, do you feel like there's more pressure this year because you're defending your title?
Yes and no. I feel like, of course, there's going to be more pressure when you're at the top and you're defending the title, because everyone is either looking to see you fail or they're looking to see you retain that title, and there's always going to be both of those. But I feel like for me, I think it's actually a positive thing more so than like a negative type of pressure. For me, it's just pushing me to work even harder and be better. But I just know that I'm so much better than what I was last year when I did win. So I've already won at this point, and I know when I step on stage and I know that I've improved so much, there's no reason for me to be nervous. I put in the work, I did everything that I could this prep, and I'm bringing something better. And at the end of the day, the only thing that I can do is beat myself, and that's the only thing I'm striving for. I'm not worried about anyone else. I'm not looking at anyone else. I'm not comparing. It's just me versus me, and you know, I have to beat myself from last year as a champ, and that's what I'm going to do. So pressure, yes, but I'm just choosing to see it as like a positive thing instead of a negative thing. And honestly, I'm just so focused in my own prep that I'm not even hearing or looking at that anyways right now. I'm sure once we get closer to, there'll be definitely more pressure, and I feel it like creeping up a little bit more each week. But overall, I don't think it's like a negative pressure to like crumble under. I actually think it's a better feeling going in as the champ than it is when you haven't won yet, because I've already did it once. I know I can do it again if I put my mind to it, and I know it's possible, versus the first time you win, you're not sure if you can actually do it, and then you do it and you're like, oh shit, I just did it. So now when I get to go in already as the champ, I think I just have that extra confidence, and that'll just help me on stage.
Nice.
4 to 5 quality exercises. Choose my core exercises. Like today was a pendulum squat. We did 2 lunge movements and like a quad isolation movement, and then the leg press would have been like a pressing movement. And 4 to 5 exercises. That's it. Just so I'm not wearing out too much.
And we don't usually deviate from the exercises that we know that she gets the most stimulus out of. We pretty much keep everything the same. Sometimes we make some variations, but
it's like a little variation.
yeah.
Like sometimes we'll do Smith machine squats with the wedge ramp underneath my feet, or like a pendulum squat or the hack squat, which is all a very similar type of movement. The pendulum squat, there's nothing like it though. It's so good. If you guys have one, highly recommend. You can try, but I'm gonna go eat and get my last session of cardio done tonight. I was gonna do posing, but we don't have time today, so you guys will get that the next one. But thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all the love, all the support, all the wonderful comments, and keep crushing it 7 weeks out.
That's all, folks.